So it's a little slow going because I only have one drill. The other DeWalt drill, the battery died, so I've been meaning to get a 18-volt battery. It's one of the older ones. So I'm pre-drilling. Probably don't have, I just don't want to split this wood. And I have to put my drill bit, my screwdriver bit here. And I was thinking of gluing it too, but oops. So there's 20, I keep on hitting this pole. There's 25 in a bundle. I think I'm gonna, which was kind of heavy. I think 25 go in to the length that I have here, which is about 93 inches in length. But at least everything's going to be square. Might have made that a little bit too tight. Well, at least it beats working outside, I guess. Kind of cold today. All right, so there's one section made. Got the most involved done. Most work just now. Need to install it. I just figured out that I did not bring up one of these as a guide. I had marked off on these sides because I already have the wooden posts. So this section is going to slide in between two wooden posts. So I'm going to screw into the side here, and then so you won't be able to see the screw going in, and then slide this in between the posts, and then put this section wedged in between this bottom rail and the top handrail in here. So that's the plan. Like I said, this is 93 inches long. So I didn't use, I've got 1, 2, 4 left over, so I used 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I might be able to carry that. I don't know if I have to disassemble it. So, yeah, another project, another home project. Just have 3 more of these to do. And the cost of this, these are the fir. They just take, this is tapered, and they just take this and put it upside down. I mean, it's got this design mold on it, molding, but probably cheaper just to go ahead and put a pressure treated 2x4 for the bottom. You don't need this decorative molding on the top and the bottom. I don't think that would make any difference. People don't notice. So I was determined this morning to get this one section of fence up, and I was able to get this up to the porch, and it is currently 7:22 a.m. and I guess I wasn't paying attention to the weather. Did not hear the weather forecast. I knew it was supposed to get colder, but it's snowing, as you can see. And I have to get this section of fence up. Oh well, I'm not stopping now. Yeah, it's really coming down. Sort of like that in between snow and pellets, or I forget what the conditions are that creates this, but is this pellety snow? Good description. Oh, I think it's picking up as I'm speaking. But yeah, I brought the sections up because I thought I'd pre-assemble it in the cellar, but the plywood on the sawhorses sort of warps at the edges, and so I didn't have a nice flat surface. It dawned on me, why not the floor of the porch itself? So, not the best conditions, but let me go ahead and finish because it's really coming down. I completely missed this in the weather forecast. What a unpleasant or pleasant surprise. So to get the right spacing, my clamp wasn't long enough, and then it dawned on me I can just hook clamps together. So that'll be nice and tight, and I'll put the sideboards on that go in between the posts, and then the railings here will just, their styles, I was going to look that up, we'll get sandwiched nice and tight in between, and then I won't have to clamp it, and then I can screw it in place once it's all centered. So it's funny when you look at the completed section, you're like, oh, that's easier than I thought, but then you realize, no, that was a lot of work. So I'm glad I didn't take the time to cut those. I mean, I'd have to have a stop, and I just have miter saw on the floor in the cellar. I don't have a nice bench, but yeah, now it's snowing out. Well, that's one down and 3 to go. Well, with the first one out of the way, the other 3 hopefully will go a little bit easier from the experience I gained on the first one. Thanks for watching.